Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr. We're playing this map, European Stadiums. So this is an interesting map. I played it before, really enjoy it. It's had so many plays, like nearly 3 million people have played this. Or 3 million rounds of it have been played, so that is insane. Outdoor stadiums only, but not just football. So all European UEFA countries included, 90% of the photospheres inside the stadium. Others are outside the stadium on either official coverage or photospheres. Good luck. Thank you very much, Goldie Palooza. Very good. I am looking forward to this one. Hopefully you are too. Let's just get straight on with it. We'll leave it on move. No, let's have it on no move. Let's do no move. Bit of restriction. Let's do this. European stadiums. Let's go. Okay. I think I know where this is. I think this is Maribor. I think this is Slovenia. Very cool stadium. I have seen this stadium before, but this architecture is interesting to me. It kind of mirrors, I assume this stand was built first and they just mirrored it with this, but what a nice little stadium, nice little ground. But yeah, Maribor, there we go. NK Maribor, they are in Slovenia, so let's go into Slovenia. I think we can get this quite quickly. Maribor up here. Let's just have a look for the stadium. There it is, Stadium Ljudski Vrt. There we go. Brilliant. Good start. Slovenia. Maribor, Slovenia, to be precise. Home of NK Maribor. Very good. Good start. Let's go. Next round. Okay, this is an interesting one. It's got an American football pitch on it at the moment. So this stadium potentially is in Germany because I know Germany play a lot of American football. But I'm happy to be corrected. Yeah, not entirely sure what this is. So it's obviously a football stadium as well, but mainly going to be used for American football these days. Yeah, my first thought was Germany just because they play it a lot, and I'm still convinced that that's where we are. The structures around, they check out. They're just very generic European buildings, aren't they? Yeah. It's the American football stuff that's done it for me. Can we read this here? This language here, though. Viras. Feels more Scandinavian. Maybe this is a Scandinavian stadium. I could well believe that. Who plays American football? They all do. I know they do in Sweden. I think they do in Norway as well. Finland. Maybe it's Helsinki. That could check out. Yeah. That to me seems more Finnish than anything. Not sure what this flag would be. Okay, well it's a thinker, isn't it? What's this stadium here? No, it's not that, is it? No, that looks too built up. Could be this. Be this. That looks bigger than that though, mind you. Could well be that though. Because we don't really know where we are, I think we don't want to take too much time. I think it would just be very boring if we just keep looking around, because I'm not going to find this exactly, am I? I'm not even convinced it's Helsinki, in fairness. I mean, I'm not even convinced it's Finland. It could well be Stockholm. I mean, my guess is probably going to be what I've got, but yeah, stadium there doesn't look the same. The orientation actually on where we picked didn't even look at that. Didn't even click. Let's have a look quickly before we guess. Obviously, the compass could be wrong, but we're looking southwest towards the stand. Yeah, I mean we are. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. It wasn't far away. It was Helsinki. And it was the same orientation. Similar, anyway. Yeah, look. Helsinki Velodrome. Helsinki Hockey Club. Nothing about the American football team. Or the gridiron team there. But I assume it's home of the gridiron team. Because why the hell would you have the football markings? The American football markings. Who knows? There we go. Oh, I can't believe we got the right city. I'm just going to have to take a second. Because that was a guess and a half, really. Right. That was solid. I'm really happy with that guess. Let's move on. Well, let's move on, I should say. FC Dnipro. So this is Ukraine? Dnipro? Very cool stadium. Like, you would argue it was generically modern, but it's still a very interesting looking stadium, isn't it? Yeah, FC Dnipro. Okay. Are we going to be able to pinpoint this? Yes, I think so. There's Dnipro. Let's look for these green spaces here. That's usually where the stadiums are. Olympic Reserve Stadium. Not that. It's not that. Meteor. Not that either. Interesting. Maybe on the other side of the river? No. Oh, didn't mean to click, but I mean, better than nothing, I guess. What about out here? No. Locomotive Stadium there. It's not that, is it? Okay. What about that Meteor Stadium, wherever that was? Where was that one? Loads of stadiums. But it's not the right ones. We're just gonna have to guess downtown, I think, and just hope for the best. It may have been redone. The stadium might have been redone. Who knows? It feels quite modern, this stadium. Feels like it's kind of new. Maybe it's been redone in the last sort of couple of years. And on the map, it's still showing a small stadium. Who knows? I'm just trying to convince myself of my guess, really. Where was that Meteor one? That was probably my biggest guess. Oh. Oh, it's got to be that, right? It's got to be that. Let's go for that. I was looking for that other stadium and then this popped out and it just said soccer field on it. It's not even marked, which makes me feel like it's probably to do with the conflict. Something's happened to this club, maybe. Obviously, sadly, when you're in Ukraine like this, you don't know what's open and what isn't. So maybe they don't even play football here at the moment. Who knows? A somewhat sad round, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, we were Dnipro, Ukraine there at the FC Dnipro Stadium. Very cool. Looked like a very nice stadium. Very nice indeed. Well, this is unmistakable, isn't it, really? We can't really get this wrong. FC Barcelona. So this is the new camp. Camp Nou. But the old camp now. So this is doesn't look like this anymore. So this would have been pre-demolition. So this stadium got completely, well, demolished, basically, and redone. And now it's a huge, huge stadium in Barcelona. Obviously home of FC Barcelona, if you didn't know. I'm sure most people did. Do I know where it is in the city? No, it's not somewhere I've ever been, and I would like to. It's somewhere I wouldn't mind going at all, especially with the football heritage they've got in this city. Now, I don't know if it's right downtown, actually, so maybe it's a little bit further out. Ah, Spotify Camp Nou, there it is. I forgot it's called Spotify Camp Nou. Cool sponsor, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like that now. It doesn't look like this at all anymore, which is it's a shame for the football traditionalists, traditional football fans, because these bowls are iconic, aren't they? Very Spanish, and you get them in obviously South America and, well, basically hot countries, really. These bowls, they're kind of synonymous for Spanish football, and yeah, I mean, it is iconic. But, you know, things need to modernise, and I get that. Completely get that. And this stadium just wasn't big enough for what the fan base. It's one of the most important teams in the world, I imagine, FC Barcelona. But there we go. Spotify Camp Nou. There was a lot of waffle for no reason there. But there we were. Spotify Camp Nou in Barcelona. In España. And now we move on to the final rounds. This has been very fun. Very fun indeed. Okay, so this over here says Forza Vecchio Granada. Don't know, but that looks like the Torino badge. FC Torino. Forza Toro. Yeah, this is definitely Torino. This is in, well, Turin. And it's advertising down there, Torino versus Juventus, the local derby. So this must be Is this the Gran Torino Stadium? It's something like that, isn't it? So let's go into Turin, which is where they are based, of course. There's the Allianz Stadium. That is home of Juventus, other team in the city. Yeah, Gran Torino. There it is. Yeah, Olimpico, Gran Torino. We're looking north. Again, compass doesn't seem correct, so I'm going to go there. Hope that it's going to put us there somewhere. Yep. There we go. Lovely way to end this episode. Let's view the results. Just over 10 minutes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, but we did lose points in Finland, I think it was. There we go. Perfect, other than Finland's, which is a shame. We had some famous stadiums and some not so famous stadiums, and I did enjoy that. There we go. I think we'll leave the video there for today. Hope you enjoyed that one. European stadiums, always a nice prospect. You don't know where you're going to be dropped. Anywhere in Europe. 591 locations, so literally any country in Europe. But thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll leave the video there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I will catch you on another video. Take care now, and goodbye.